Hi, this is Holly Holland with Pilates Village. I'm here with Claire Greenlee, and we're going to do a series of exercises that are designed to really release the neck tension and the back tension that prevents everybody from having a good night's sleep. We're starting with a half foam roller. We have one from OPTP, but you can get any kind of 4-inch roller. What I'd like you to do is place the occipital ridge, which is this bony part of your skull that sort of extends out and makes a skull. I'd like you to just relax onto the mat, and you're just going to try to press that bony part of your skull into the foam roller and lengthen the crown of the head away from your hips. So what you're trying to do here is really start to strengthen the neck extensors. We spend a lot of time in a forward head position from texting and computers, and we really need to lengthen those back neck muscles as well as strengthen the flexor or front muscles. So you just want to focus now too on your breathing. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale you can either purse your lips or just sigh as you're fogging a mirror. And connect the movement with your breath. Inhaling, good, and as you exhale and press in there, you're also starting to draw your deep low belly muscles in. Do that about 2 more times, Claire. Really work on lengthening that neck and relaxing the back body. Good, you should feel a nice ebb and flow, almost like a tide coming in. Good, and now take your hands to the outsides of the foam roller with the palms facing in towards your ears. Now what I want you to try to do is to stretch your pectoralis or your front chest muscles, and you're going to relax the scapular or upper back muscles. I'm going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to gently press into that foam roller and use that to both stretch and soften. Good, and we're going to connect that with the work we were doing in the neck, where you're trying to stretch the crown of the head away from the shoulders while you're gently pressing into the back body. Good, and let's do that about 3 more times where you're just feeling this, again, this nice ebb and flow. And you're trying to draw the chin gently down into the skull to make sure you're really working some deep work into the cervical spine. Good. And just feel how nice it is just to let all of that tension go. My students ask me a lot of times, well, how do I let go? We have to practice it just like anything else. It's a challenge. Good. Now Claire is going to try to roll that up now underneath her shoulder blades, or for a woman it's about at your bra line. Right? And sometimes we do this particular exercise for abdominal strengthening. Today we're really working on the back muscles. So I'd like you to interlace your hands behind your head, make a nice little web there for your head. Use your thumbs to draw right underneath your ears to try to traction your neck. So you're going to take those thumbs right underneath your ears, that's it, and elongate the neck. Good. Now really let the weight of the head draw you down over the foam roller any amount that's comfortable, and it'll get better, I promise. Without putting any flexion in your neck, you're going to support the head with your hands. Inhale, and then exhale, just come up to that vertical line, gently pressing into the foam roller. And then lengthen back, letting that foam roller draw under you with those releasing back muscles. Really good. And you just kind of find what your body needs, right? You might feel a little bit more tension in your upper trapezius muscles. You might need a little bit more down into the rhomboids in the serratus anterior area. Good. And you just want to really let those wings be wide, as Claire's demonstrating so well, and just really feel that beautiful stretching support for your neck. Now she's going to come up to the center line and rotate to the right, and as she's doing that, she's really again focusing on that length, and then it's a gentle work into the back body, coming back to center. Good. Inhale, rotate, really drawing those deep low belly muscles up and feeling like you're wringing out a dish rag. Come back to center and let it all go back again. That's it. Take that extension. It's your well-deserved reward. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to curl it up. Inhale, she's going to rotate again to the right, really elongating that neck, starting to get some nice movement in that upper back. Exhale back to center, wide wings, that's it. And inhale, you're twisting, you're feeling that vine of your spine just come around, and then take it back again, let it all go. Good job, one more time, starting to feel a lot of spaciousness in the back. Exhale, curl it up. Good. Inhale, you rotate. Really feel a lengthening, like you're pulling that neck away from your hips. Exhale, back to center, soft upper body. Good. Inhale, you rotate. I know she feels better. There's a nice smile on her face. Great job. Take your hands down for support. Good. And now you're going to lift your hips up onto that foam roller. Good, and so now we're going to kind of roll out the gluteals, the hips get really, really tight through the day. You can take your fingertips behind you like little spiders coming back, or you could be on your fist if you feel any wrist issues there. All right, now she could have her legs straight, which will be a little bit more abdominal focus, or she could bend them if she needs a little bit more support. I want her to actually press down into that foam roller and roll up toward her knees, gently pressing down into that foam roller. Yeah, very good. And there's that ab exercise. Gorgeous. She showed it so well. And then you're going to press into that foam roller. Good. And get all the way down into the folds of your butt. Right. I know she needs this. Yes, Claire's a former dancer, so she's so careful about really working these muscles. They get tight for all of us. Good. That's it. Just feel like you're laying out pie dough here with your rolling pin. Just going to kind of massage through the hips. Nice. One more time. Just kind of go to the place where you most need it, and you will come off and on. That's okay. It's only 4 inches down to the floor, so don't worry about it. Great. Good. And now we're going to turn to the side, and we're going to work into the IT band, into some of that sciatic tension that everybody seems to have. Now, you could stack your legs here. You could place that, and just kind of very easily work through that. Or you could bring that top foot forward, press it down, right, and really give a little bit of extra pressure, as a massage therapist might do, getting out some of the trigger points in your hip. Make sure you're staying away from most of the bones. Stay on the flesh of the hip. That's it. And just really try to work that out. You might find a really tender spot. Likely to happen. Just keep the breath flowing. That's it. Work where you need to. Maybe drawing back a little bit more to the back of the heaviness of the hip. That's it. And work into that area there. Oh yeah, we found a good place for her. Very good. All right, now she's going to turn to the other side, right, and just show you here. We don't want to focus on her backside too much. As nice as it looks, we're going to try to just kind of reach out. Good, and just show you how you would always do things on both right and left sides. Good, and she's down on her forearm, which is giving her a little bit of guidance. She's even working her obliques and her lats here just to pull herself up. Good, she puts a little bit extra pressure onto the top of the foot, and it gives her just a little bit more range. Good. She could be up on her hands here if she wanted to come up a little higher. Good. It depends on what your level of comfort and support is. Very good. Could spend 20 minutes here. It would feel really good, but we're going to do a short video. So Claire's going to come back onto her backside. Good. Coming off that foam roller with control. Good. And she's going to now lay down onto the mat, and she's going to place that foam roller under her feet. Okay, so now you've got to pretend that you're sort of a log roller in a competition here, but what we're really trying to do is find neutral spine. So that neck should be nice and long, your back body should be very stable. What I want you to do is feel heavy hips here, like you've got a paperweight in your butt. You're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to tone those low belly muscles, pull them in as you glide that foam roller away. You're not going to go very far because we don't want to arch the back. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you want to pull those deep belly muscles in and guide it back in, feeling like you're retracting a vacuum cleaner cord. Inhale again. Exhale, toning those deep low belly muscles while keeping the hips long. Nice. You might lose control of the foam roller. That happens. That's okay. Draw it back in. Keep softening the back body. Feeling those triceps, the lats, gently press you down to stabilize because this is hard. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull it back with control. Now keep your feet on there, right? And we're going to do just a little bit of bridging. Now I'll warn you that this is very challenging on your hamstrings. So if you know they're tight, you might take your feet off the foam roller and do it here. What I want her to do is keep her hips as long as they are. Her shoulders are gently down the back. Inhale to prepare. As she exhales, she's going to pull her low belly down and gently peel her tailbone up like a drawbridge, coming up, articulating with control. She wants to come up no higher than the base of her shoulder blades. Now she finds the gluteal muscles, the hamstrings, really stabilizing. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to pull it down in reverse, softening your upper shoulders, your rib muscles. Good. And she has a great shirt that's really showing that nice articulation and undulation. Good. The butt is the very last thing to touch down. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the belly down, start to peel the hips up one at a time. Really trying to find some space in the spine. That's the whole part of Pilates, is really decompressing the spine. Bring in that real good ease and length, always focusing on that length. Great job of stabilizing, Claire. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull the belly down. That's it. Peel it up. Good. Now, if you may take your hands under your hips for a little support here, right? And now I'm going to ask for stabilization of the glutes as she's going to roll that out. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back with your abs. Very good. She's making this look easy. It is not. Inhale, roll it back. Exhale, deep low belly pulls you in. Gorgeous. One more time. Inhale, out. Very good. Exhale, pull it in. And again, start to roll back through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Good. As you touch down, you thank yourself for doing this really great lengthening exercise for your body.